Imagine carrying someone's child and feeling like an inconvenience in your own marriage. Most people think women stay in bad relationships because they're weak. But that's rarely the truth. In fact, some of the strongest, kindest, and most intelligent women stay the longest. Not because they can't see the problem, not because they don't know they deserve better, but because they keep hoping the person they love will eventually become the person they promised to be. And that hope can be incredibly difficult to let go of. Today, I want to talk about something many women experience but few openly admit. Why do good women stay in relationships that are clearly hurting them? Why do they continue giving chances long after everyone else can see the relationship isn't working? The answer isn't weakness. It's much deeper than that. Recently, I came across the story of a woman who was 27 weeks pregnant. She was exhausted. She hadn't slept properly in weeks. Her feet were swollen. Her body was changing every day. The baby kicked constantly throughout the night. And like many pregnant women, she desperately needed rest. But getting sleep had become almost impossible. Every night, she woke up multiple times. Every morning, she felt even more drained. Yet what hurt her most wasn't the lack of sleep. It was the feeling that the one person who should have understood her was making her feel like a problem. Her husband had started complaining about the way she slept. He complained about the pillow she used to support her stomach. He complained when she accidentally moved too close to him during the night. He complained when she touched him while sleeping. At first, she thought maybe she was being inconsiderate. She changed positions. She apologized. She tried to make herself smaller, more convenient, less bothersome. But no matter what she did, the complaints continued. Then one night, after hearing once again that she was too close to him, she quietly got up and went to the guest room. And there, alone, she cried herself to sleep. Not because of the bed, not because of the pillow, but because she felt unwanted. Imagine carrying someone's child and feeling like an inconvenience in your own marriage. Now here's what many people would say. Why didn't she stand up for herself sooner? Why didn't she stop caring what he thought? Why didn't she just leave the room earlier? But those questions miss something important. Human beings don't make decisions based on logic alone. We make decisions based on emotion, especially when love is involved. You see, most women don't stay because they're blind to the problems. They stay because they're attached to the potential. They're holding on to the memory of who someone used to be. They're holding on to promises. They're holding on to moments that made them believe the relationship could still become what they hoped it would be. And sometimes that hope keeps them stuck a lot longer than they realize. This is where many good women find themselves trapped, not by the relationship itself, but by the belief that things will eventually get better. They tell themselves, he's just stressed. Things will change after this difficult season. He didn't mean it that way. Maybe I'm overreacting. And slowly, without realizing it, they begin questioning themselves instead of questioning the behavior. They start minimizing their own needs, lowering their standards, making excuses for things that would concern them if it were happening to a friend. The truth is, good women often stay longer because they have big hearts. They are compassionate, they are patient, they believe in growth, they believe people can change. And those are beautiful qualities until they're used against them. Because there is a difference between supporting someone's growth and sacrificing your own well-being. There is a difference between being patient and accepting repeated disappointment. There is a difference between understanding someone's struggles and tolerating behavior that consistently hurts you. You shouldn't have to shrink your needs just to keep the peace. You shouldn't have to constantly convince yourself that your feelings don't matter. And you shouldn't feel guilty for wanting respect, support, consideration, or emotional safety. Those aren't unreasonable expectations. They're basic relationship needs. The hardest truth many women eventually learn is this. Love alone is not enough. You can love someone deeply and still be unhappy. You can love someone and still feel lonely. You can love someone and still recognize that the relationship is no longer healthy. And that's a painful realization because it forces you to choose between what you hoped for and what is actually happening. If you're watching this and you've ever stayed longer than you should have, I want you to hear this. You are not weak. You are not foolish. And you're certainly not alone. Many good women stay because they believe in people, because they see potential, because they genuinely want things to work. But there comes a moment when every woman has to ask herself a difficult question. Am I holding on to reality, or am I holding on to a future that only exists in my imagination? Because the answer to that question can change everything. The strongest women aren't always the ones who leave first. Sometimes they're the women who finally stop making excuses for behavior that hurts them. The women who stop settling for breadcrumbs. The women who trust themselves enough to choose peace over potential. And when that happens, something remarkable begins. They stop chasing the love they wish they had and start creating the life they truly deserve.